three fundamental problems. One is this constant theme of change means weakness. I will never change, no matter how wrong I am, because it'll seem as if I'm weak. Someone put that into his head, and he can't get it out. And that's what's led him to go and stay in the course when he clearly should have been flexible. Problem number two is he's got this view, and Peter King of New York, another Republican congressman, explains it. Well, he thinks, no, this ship has sailed. I'm not going to get better in the polls. This thing's not going to get straightened out. It's just that I'm a genius, and nobody else has got this thing figured out, but I do. And 100 years after I die, they'll say, oh, yeah, you see that? He was just like Truman and Winston Churchill. And the people of his time didn't understand his genius. So now that's very, very dangerous. Why is that dangerous? Because it shows you that, one, he's the president in a democracy and doesn't really care what the people think. Two, he thinks if everybody tells him he's wrong, that leads him to thinking he's right even more. Okay? And then we get to problem number three. And problem number three is, one of the theologians that he brought in talked to him about this. He believes that he's been chosen by the Lord. We're back to that. Okay? So now if you think you're on the Lord's mission and you think you're going to be redeemed not now, but 100 years from now, what hope do we have that you'll turn it around? We don't have any hope. That means you're going to drive this country into the ditch for another year and a half and screw up as many possible things as you possibly can because you don't have the capacity to change. Two, you don't have the talent to change. But most importantly, you don't have the inclination to change. Okay, this was another theme throughout all the discussions he had. Bush kept asking about good and evil. Are you serious? Are you serious, man? I mean, you're a grown-ass man. You're the president of the United States, and you've been president for 6.5 years. And you're still asking childish questions about the nature of good versus evil and us versus Al-Qaeda and how we're the good and they're the evil? Man, we're in a lot of trouble, man. And that's what I'm telling you. Like, that's why the guys who talk about impeachment, they're right. Because this guy, this kind of guy, you don't know the damage he could do in a year and a half. So, and remember, even what adds to that fuel on that fire is Cheney's got him convinced, hey, no one else is as much of a genius as you are. No one has as much courage as you do. So make sure you do this stuff before you leave office. It's not just that we got to run out the clock on a year and a half. It's that we got to somehow get this guy to change his mind in a year and a half so he doesn't push a button before he leaves office. So he asked everybody about the nature of good and evil. All right, I'm going to leave that for now. And Peter Baker explains here, he casts the struggle against Islamic extremism in black and white terms. So this theologian, Michael Novak, who participated, said it was clear that Bush weathers his difficulties because he sees himself as doing the Lord's work. Novak says, quote, his faith is very strong. Faith is not enough by itself because there are a lot of people who have faith but weak hearts. But his faith is very strong. He seeks guidance like every other president does in prayer. And that means trying to be sure he's doing the right thing. And if you've got that set, all the criticism, it doesn't faze you very much. You're answering to God. Now, if this fool thinks he's answering to God, and God only, and he's not going to change his mind, and he still thinks in these simplistic terms, what is this guy going to do in the next year and a half? If you're not scared, you're not paying attention.